Coins are not just pieces of metal. They are symbols of power, politics, economy, and history. Each coin carries with it the fingerprints of its era, its rulers, its struggles, and its ambitions. One such coin is the 1966 Spanish una peseta, which bears the image and authority of Francisco Franco Bahamonde, who ruled Spain as a dictator under the title Francisco Franco Caudillo de España por la G de Dios, meaning Francisco Franco, leader of Spain by the grace of God. This coin is not just a medium of exchange. It is a reminder of Spain's dark yet transformative political past. If you have ever held an old coin in your hand, hit the like button and tell us in the comments, what is the rarest coin you have ever seen? Because today's story will take you into the fascinating world of a coin that carries the face of a dictator and the weight of history. The 1966 una peseta of Spain, Francisco Franco. On the obverse, front side of the coin, we see the right-facing profile of Francisco Franco. His face is serious, strong, and full of authority, just as he wanted to be remembered in the Spanish nation. Around his portrait, the inscription reads, Francisco Franco Caudillo de España por la G de Dios. This means, Francisco Franco, leader of Spain by the grace of God. This phrase was not chosen randomly. It reflected Franco's ideology. He wanted to show that his rule was not only political, but also religiously justified. He presented himself as a leader chosen by God to save Spain from communism, anarchy, and foreign influence. On the reverse side, the coin proudly displays the coat of arms of Spain, which symbolizes the unity and strength of the Spanish nation. The design includes the pillars of Hercules, the crown, and the shield, with symbols of ancient Spanish kingdoms like Castile, castle, Leon, lion, Aragon, chains, and Granada, pomegranate. At the bottom, the word una peseta is clearly inscribed, marking the denomination. The date 1966 is also visible, but here lies an interesting detail. Not all coins minted with 1966 were actually made in that exact year. In Spain, coins often carried a fixed date on the obverse, while the actual year of minting was marked in tiny numbers within a star symbol on the reverse. The 1966 una peseta coin was made to represent stability in Franco's Spain. After years of civil war, 1936-1939, and international isolation during World War II, Spain was slowly recovering. Franco wanted to use coins as propaganda tools, symbols of his power and his claim that Spain was united, strong, and blessed by God under his rule. Moreover, coins like the peseta were crucial in everyday life. One peseta could buy small goods, bus tickets, or even a portion of bread. It was the lifeline of the common people, and by stamping his image on it, Franco ensured his presence in every pocket and every transaction. The coin was minted by the Royal Mint of Spain, La Fábrica Nacional de Moneda y Timbre, FNMT, in Madrid. This institution was responsible for creating banknotes, stamps, and official documents as well. In 1966, they produced millions of peseta coins under Franco's orders. The engraver of this coin was Mariano Benlliure, one of Spain's most famous artists, whose works were deeply realistic and powerful. He had a strong connection to Franco's regime and designed coins that glorified the dictator's image. Today, the 1966 una peseta coin has become a collector's item. But not every coin from 1966 is valuable. Millions of these coins were minted, and many remain in circulation or in private collections. Common coins. A normal 1966 una peseta, used and slightly worn, might only sell for a few dollars, around $1 to $5 USD. Uncirculated coins. Coins that were never used and remain in mint condition can fetch much higher prices, ranging from $50,000 to $200 thousands USD. Rare star variations. As mentioned earlier, the real mint year is hidden inside the star symbol. Some rare years, like 1966-19, 1966-70, or errors in the minting process can skyrocket the value of the coin to thousands of dollars. In some auctions, a perfectly preserved 1966 una peseta with rare markings has been sold for $10 million USD or more, making it worth millions of rupees in today's terms. Franco was not just making money, he was making a statement. Every Spanish citizen had to see his face daily. His portrait on the peseta was like a silent reminder of his power, his ideology, and his claim to divine legitimacy. In reality, this coin represents a clash between dictatorship and democracy. While Franco used it as a propaganda tool, today collectors see it as a symbol of resilience, history, and the passage of time. In 1966, Spain was still under Franco's dictatorship. He had been ruling since the end of the Spanish Civil War, 1939. The world was changing rapidly. Europe was recovering from World War II, the United States was rising as a superpower, and the Cold War was dividing nations into East and West. Franco cleverly positioned Spain as a neutral yet anti-communist country. This helped him secure economic aid from the United States in the 1950s and 60s. By 1966, Spain was opening up economically and starting to modernize, but Franco's tight grip on politics remained unshaken. The una peseta coin thus became a snapshot of Spain in transition, moving towards modernity but still chained by dictatorship. 1. Pocket of a soldier. Many veterans of the Spanish Civil War and World War II kept peseta coins as lucky charms. Some soldiers believed carrying Franco's coin would protect them in battle. 2. Hidden messages. Collectors have noticed small minting errors where the star symbols were unclear or double-printed. These are now considered rare treasures. 3. Tourist curiosity. In the 1970s, after Franco's death, many foreign tourists collected these coins as souvenirs of a fallen dictator. Ironically, what was once a symbol of fear became a collector's item of curiosity. The 1966 una peseta coin is not just metal, it is a silent witness of Spain's turbulent past. It tells the story of a dictator's ambition, a nation's struggle, and the transition from dictatorship to democracy. Today, its value in the international market ranges from just a few dollars to thousands, depending on rarity. But its true worth lies in the history it carries, the memory of Francisco Franco's Spain, and the lessons it still teaches us about power, propaganda, and resilience.